in Group A for what is a 28th meeting all-time and the first in the competition. Here is our weather in Santiago de los Caballeros, 77 degrees. It's been a rainy day as these rivals meet for the first time in this competition. It's important in Group A for both sides to pick up points. O&M know that 1 point will secure themselves passage to the next round in their first time in the competition, while Moca FC have finished in second spot in both 2023 and in 2024 in their groups, advancing to the knockout round. But if they fail to win today, they will be eliminated at the hands of their Dominican rivals. So the stage is set for this meeting between the two teams. Historically, O&M have had the better of Moca FC. They've won 16 of the 27 meetings all time. But it's Moca who have more history in this competition, playing in 2023 and in 2024, where they were both able to advance through out of the group stage. They would fall in the knockout phase, but they were fourth place finishers in 2024, third place finishers in 2023. They have this, in a sense, neutral site meeting here tonight at Estadio Cipao. It's about 100 miles north of the home of O&M in Santo Domingo. It's about 20 miles away for Moca FC, where they usually play. Just how they've gotten to this point so far in the competition as well. O&M are coming to this one on 6 points. They had top spot, but there was a 2-0 win for Mount Pleasant on the road last night over Central FC, pushing them into top spot and guaranteeing one of the two places out of the group stage into the knockouts, with Mount Pleasant with 9 points from 9 so far. O&M winning their first two matches, first against Central FC on August 20th, and coming off the back of a 3-1 win on the road in Suriname over SV Robin Hood in their last match on September 18th. For Moca, they're looking for their first goal of this iteration of the competition. They've fallen to 2-0 defeats in each of their first two matches. First to Mount Pleasant of Jamaica on August 27th, and then to Central FC, the Trinidadian club, who fell 2-0 to O&M, took down Moca 2-0 last week to put them in a spot where Moca need all 3 points. 1 point is not enough. If it finished all even here today, making it a 6 draw all time between O&M and Moca, it would result in passage to the knockout round for O&M and elimination for Moca in the group stage for the very first time. We're nearing kickoff from Santiago de los Caballeros. A 28th meeting between O&M and Moca is coming up next. Universidad O&M and Moca FC are just moments away from kicking off here this evening from Estadio Cipao. Another iteration of this rivalry match between these two Dominican clubs. One team with 6 points from 6, one looking for their first points of the 2025 Concacaf Caribbean Cup. We look first at the lineup for O&M coming into this one with 2 wins so far. Jose Aparicio is the head coach. Watch out for on the left wing, Gerard Franzetti coming off a brace in their last match for O&M in that 3-1 win at SV Robin Hood. In the midfield as well, Isaac Baez has 1 goal, 1 assist. Iraitz Gelbenzu in between the sticks has 1 shutout, just 1 goal conceded so far in the competition. Adrian Laje from Cuba headlines this officiating crew that will oversee this matchup. It's a rivalry match, so more history between these sides. They'll know each other quite well. Racing now is Gustavo Ascona, the very experienced forward. Angel Melo, the fullback of O&M. This is the way that Moca FC line up in this one under Jorge Alfonso. They play a 5-3-2 shape. They're looking for their very first goal of the competition. Johan Parra and Gustavo Ascona leading that front line have started both of their matches so far. A lot of continuity throughout the side. They also have the returner on the bench as a potential option to come onto the field. Moca FC coming into this one, no points so far. They're looking for a bounce back result. They have history in this competition, a lot of success. They qualified as Concacaf Caribbean Shield winners earlier on this year, took down Weymouth Wales 3-2. Winning the Club Shield, that was how Moca FC booked their ticket. For O&M, they finished as runners-up in Liga Dominicana to join Cipao as the 3rd Dominican side. And the Concacaf Caribbean Cup, Cipao have had a great tournament to this point. They've played 3 matches, they have 3 wins. O&M may have a chance to join them in that perfection after 3 matches. Moca will need to put a twist in that tail if they want to continue their journey in this competition and not head back home and take on Robin Hood in their final match of the tournament, knowing there's nothing at stake for them. Cipao lead in Group B with 9 points. Mount Pleasant lead in Group A with 9 points as well. O&M 3 behind them. And they are just 1 point away from sealing their spot in the next round in their very first time at it in the Concacaf Caribbean Cup. O&M may have a chance to set them history for themselves. Seven meetings. O&M have the form in the competition. They have the form historically when these teams have played, and even in the league right now. They're just 2 points better off in Liga Dominicana, 7 matches in. So all signs may point to an O&M favorable result in this one. Just 1 point is all they would need. We have our first whistle from Adrian Laje. And O&M get us underway, attacking from right to left in the white and blue kits, the all-yellow kits of Moca FC. The visitors here today in search of their first points, their first goal. Exactly how they'll want to start this comeback, not just here today, but in the competition overall. That first goal will be a big first for them. Matos switches play to the far side of the field. De La Rosa plays a pass forward. It's an inviting one forward for Mello rather. Taken over though by Moca, who can clear up field. Matos, here is De La Rosa. He's a left back here today. It's left by Francisco. The attempted clearance is blocked. Franzetti comes on to it, lays a pass along here, a strike from distance. First one of the match from Trincado. It's blocked. Speculative there. As Gerard Franzetti trying to pick up where he left off in the competition, scoring 2 goals against Robin Hood last match. It's well left for Trincado. Again, picks it up in that pocket of space. Rolls it into the box. There's a bit of a heavy touch there for Mantarola. Mello drops off as the option. Turned over in a dangerous spot. On the turn, the shot blocked, cleared away. Sense to get that one away from danger. And perhaps a chance for Moca to carry it away forward for the first time here today. Francisco. Duran. Parima. Canavesio playing on the left-hand side of this back three. It appears to be in possession for Moca FC. Duran trying to go long with this one, only finds Gelpensu, making his 3rd start of the competition for O&M. Jose Aparicio looks on to this one, trying to helm a continued perfect tournament so far. A slightly heavy touch, but a tug of the shirt results in a free kick as Jorge Alfonso looks on the opposing side for Moca FC. 3 minutes into the match, some early possession and threat from O&M. Lifted forward. Goes out of play here. O&M have the throw-in. Mello. The captain has it far side of the field. Bounces kindly for him at the end line. Keeps it in play with a high arcing ball into the box. De Peña able to help carry it along with his header out of the box. The clearance upfield is sliced out now for a throw in for the home side. Cushioned along. Nice progression through the midfield here. Jimenez is trying to slide one along. It bounces here for De Peña. Tracking back, well done defensively from Franzetti, and now he's on his way. Gerard Franzetti trying to get past Francisco, can't quite get past him. Ramirez forward, De Peña. The right wing back, De Peña is comfortable inverting centrally, offering that option in the build-up. Here's Para. The 1-2. There's another first-time pass. This one with Jimenez. Pushes it along to Estadio. Here's Juan de Jesus. Jimenez. His first appearance of the competition, Gilberto Jimenez. Playing that number 10 role. Picked up his first goal for Moca at Atlantico on Sunday in league play. It was a 3-1 defeat on the road for Moca. And his first contribution with that first goal since joining in July, Jimenez did. It's out for a throw-in. O&M. Tackle in there. Claim possession. Strong clearance into the midfield. It falls for O&M. Melo. Carrying from a deep line position. Hold centrally. Slight bump in the back. Gomez holding off one challenger. Slipped out wide. Baez picks out Franzetti. Rolls one centrally. Bit of space, edge of the box, turn, and a strike. It's parried over the goal. Ramirez gets some fingertips to it. He had to. After a strong effort there. De La Rosa gets it into a dangerous spot. Puts it on frame. It was dipping at the perfect time, and Pascual Ramirez gets a hand to it for his first save of the match.
Un momento. Hey.
Bit of treatment before this corner can take place. Melo, the player who is a little slow to get back up, the captain. It looks to just be potentially a bit of a contact issue. But he'll be out for just a moment as this corner will come in. The first of the match for either side, 9 minutes in. Header pushes it away. First time strike. Going through a crowd. Baez got some decent contact to it, but in the end just pulled it a little too much. Isaac Baez did, making his 100th appearance. Baez is for O&M. 7 goals, 3 assists across that time. Playing in the midfield for O&M here today. It's a good turn from Jimenez. Able to lift a pass forward over the top. Flag goes up for offside. But it was the first chance, really, for Moca to get players running over the top. It was Guillermo de Peña who was in behind. Let's see this one again. It's really close, but it looks like the right call from the assistant. De Peña just a moment too soon. Here's Franzetti. Minutes down at Estadio Cipao. This Concacaf Caribbean Cup match in Group A. O&M 6 points so far. They can clinch their spot in the knockout round with just a single point here today with 1 match to spare. Moca have had great success in this competition. Finishing in 4th spot last year. In 2023, they finished in 3rd spot. They haven't picked up a point yet through their first 2 matches, and they will be eliminated without a victory today. Good strength from Para to open up a bit of space outside of the boot, playing the pass forward. It's cleared up field. It was 1-on-5 there for Mantarola. He said his shirt was being held, but the task would have been hard if he had brought that one down. Canavesio slips a pass forward. Tussle there along the back line. It's going to be a foul going against Robertino Canavesio. Went 1-on-1 with Gomez there. May have been the left arm of Canavesio that got himself in a bit of hot water. Nothing beyond just a foul. Play restarted quickly for O&M. Franzetti, who's been lively to start. That pass, a little overhit, was it? No. Picks out Mello, far side of the field. Oh, what a turn from Mello. Opens up the space, lifts it into the box. It's allowed to drop to Franzetti, edge of the 18. See, they've got a keen eye on him. The strike from distance, knuckles wide. 2 players are down here. Franzetti, after the challenge, is holding at his left knee. See this one again here, Franzetti playing it back. May have been fouled there. Referee let play continue. Let's have Cuello have a crack from distance. And it went wide for a goal kick. Franzetti is a little slow back to his feet, but back to his feet he is. A nose issue there, looks to be. A bit of treatment as play will restart. Moca temporarily down to 10. Parima, just by the process of elimination. He's getting his nose treated for a moment before he comes back into the match. Long ball forward. Para trying to bring it down, unable to do so. Franzetti comes on to this one, has an option with him, slides it along for Mantarola. What a great sliding challenge from Duran. Gets onto it, clears it out. Did well to keep himself onside, Mantarola did, but the pass a little too central there from Franzetti. It allowed Duran the ability to nip in and knock it out for a corner. The attempted short corner doesn't quite come off. Mantarola, though, on the loose ball, trying to keep the move going. Cleared up field, De La Rosa. Throw in here, O&M. There's a tug from behind, trying to round the forward defender rather. Angelo Gomez, the player, committing the foul. Juan de Jesus can restart play. The free kick for Moca. O&M have been the slightly better side at the start of this one. No major chance for either side to write home about. 15 minutes down in our first 45. Bensu, goalkeeper for O&M, restarts play. Comes to the near side. So is making the run forward. A little under hit from Franzetti. It's a good pass between the lines. It's a free kick here. It's unclear if that was for the foul or a potential handball there against Raven de la Rosa. But it is an infringement against Guillermo de Peña. Let's watch this one again. It might have been that left hand that caught the ball or the strength of the challenge. It's probably the strength of the challenge. His hand blocked the ball, but de Peña got to it first. It sets up Moca with their first major set-piece chance. They can put some numbers forward for this one if they wish. Lifted into the box dangerously, a header across frame. Flag goes up for offside. Moca for a moment there thought they had a golden opportunity. So it goes here in favor of Moca FC. It's gonna be their first corner of the match. We've had two so far from O&M. Not much has come from them. It's the first time that the center backs, three of them from Moca, can come forward. Whipped into the box, it dips the header towards frame. Parried away by Gel Bensu. A great save to parry it away on a very strong header from Jose Francisco. Timed his leap to perfection, got a lot of strength on that header. Good positioning, good reflex, good save. It's another corner in quick succession. The Cuban referee. Bit of words before this one can be whipped in with an outswinger. It bounces in the box. Takes an awkward hop. Scuffed strike through a crowd. It's finally cleared away. Just about dealt with there. Franzetti will try and take a quick throw perhaps. Great footwork. Keep that one alive. Controlled down. Para moves it onto his right foot, cuts it along. Bit of space now. Hopped up, hit a hand. Puga, the player who was whistled for the foul with the handball. It's a good call. It's that right hand accidentally catching the ball on an awkward hop up. Puga joining from Santa Ana FC from the Costa Rican Primera División. Push in the back. It's a free kick for Moca. Para. There's no advantage played there by the referee. Didn't see any, no foul. It's out for a throw-in for O&M. Arcing ball forward, aiming for Para. Gets onto it. Second touch is able to slide it along. Return ball for Para. Gets into the box. Trying to cut it back. It's blocked out. Another corner comes for Moca. Johan Para put in some hard work against his former side. O&M made 18 appearances, scored 6 goals. Joined in July. First time playing against his former side. Corner, whipped into the box. Oh, that one was close. There was an unmarked head that couldn't quite latch onto it. And it's a poor pass there, only goes as far as Kelvin Duran. Finds an open man inside the box. Rolled along to the edge of the 18, and it's shot up and over the goal. There was an open passing option. Robertino Canavesio had a shot himself. It's a team, Moca, that have not scored yet in the competition. It's a point that will likely be belabored until they get that first one in. We're able to eliminate that storyline. Good strength, good hold up here from Monterola, trying to lay one along. Gets it along to Gomez. Angelo Gomez goes back to Melo. It's an awkward clearance. Renzetti running back. Ramirez gets to it first. Clearance that doesn't do the job fully. Great challenge, had to be. Stepping in, Matos gets a big, strong challenge in. It's rolled into the box. Matos again on the defensive side of things. It's forced away, Para has it. Digs out across to the back post. Melo brings it down. Tries to lift it away from the danger, only goes as far as a throw-in for Moca FC. The opening stages were controlled by O&M, but Moca have had the better of the last 10 minutes or so. Some good saves, one apiece for both Ramirez for Moca and Galbensu for O&M. Back heel from Jimenez. Para. 1-2. Trying to return it to Para. Big challenge in from Franzetti. Able to roll it along to the supporting option. Avesio gets to it first. Referee wants to stop play here. There's a player down off the ball. De Peña. There's a bit of discomfort here. See him there, and a bit of discomfort go down off the ball. Guillermo de Peña getting some treatment here in the first half, 30 minutes in between O&M and Moca. Play restarts with the drop ball here. De Peña gives a thumbs up there. He wants to come back into the contest. He'll be allowed to do so. Back to 11v11. Duran, the central center back. Plays a long one forward. Flag goes up for offside. It's a free kick for O&M here. Whistle for a foul. Jimenez catches the back of Isaac Baez. Sagasti goes forward to Melo. Runs out of space on the far side of the field. Moca take the throw in quickly. Comes to De Peña. Runner through the middle and Para. He'll pick him out. Para saved the rebound. The second try finds it. Moca FC are on the scoreboard today and in the 2025 Concacaf Caribbean Cup. Johan Para scores in this one, his third straight start in the competition. His first shot saved. The rebound able to slide it past a sliding defender. relief there from Moca, and the visitors today lead 1-0. Johan Parra with a goal in the 31st minute. Franzetti darts past one, plays it along. O&M looking for a quick response. Move central. Lifted into the box. It's a little overhit. It's a good clearance forward from Francisco. Parra goes backwards to Duran. Moca lead here. 1-0 at Estadio Cipao. Courtesy of that goal from Johan Parra a few moments ago, his first in the competition. And it's against his former side. Mentioned that subtext a bit earlier on in the broadcast. Signed from O&M in July. They've made 18 appearances and bagged 6 goals. Parra had a successful Club Shield performance, goal and assist across 4 appearances. It's rolled along by Cuello. Slipped forward by Trincado. In the box, Gomez digs out a cross. First time strike and an equalizer. Isaac Baez pounds the ball into the earth, and O&M have their response. Gomez digs out a cross, and it's a clever finish there. It's an easy one to Sky. Baez knocks it home for his second in the competition, and we're all even again. Just 2 minutes after Johan Parra made it 1-0 Moca against his former side. Baez on his 100th appearance for O&M brings it all level again. No nonsense clearance forward. It's knocked upfield by Francisco. Out of play for a throw. Intercepted in the midfield. Parra comes onto it. It's picked from behind by Baez. De La Rosa. Isaac Baez with it. Matos moves this one along. De La Rosa. Down is Baez in a bit of discomfort in the middle of the park. Referee is playing advantage after a foul. Ball just put out of play there. May allow Baez treatment or just a moment, depending on what he needs. It's a painful one. The foul from De Peña just causes the legs to crash together. Swung along to the left-hand side of the attack with Franzetti. One-on-one with Francisco. Franzetti held up there. And it is going to be a foul. Referee thought about it for a moment. But Gerard Franzetti, who was one-on-one with Jose Francisco, went down after the challenge and will get a whistle. Yeah. The slap on the back of the head is enough for a foul, according to the referee. It tees up now a set piece and a promising spot, a deep one, but a chance for service into the box. Whipped in dangerously. Monterola delivering. Franzetti, full of confidence off the back of the brace in the last match in the competition. But that one would have needed something absolutely magical to even test Pascual Ramirez from that distance, that trajectory. Did not have that. We're 1-1 between O&M and Moca FC, a pair of sides from the Dominican Republic, playing here in Group A of the Concacaf Caribbean Cup. Johan Parra and Isaac Baez are the players with our goals so far in this match. Coming in quick succession between one another. Parra got in one-on-one. It was a well-worked move. Angelo Gomez lifting a ball into the box. Isaac Baez with a really clever first-time finish into the ground. He's on the ball now in the midfield, surrounded by 4 in yellow. Able to maintain possession. Mello. Baez. He's fouled from behind, is he? Yes, he is. And that is going to be the match's first yellow card. It goes the way of Johnny Parima. Ascona may have a word with the referee. It's a late challenge. Ball's gone, goes to the back of his opponent. And Johnny Parima fouling Isaac Baez results in a yellow card. Monterola pressing Ramirez, who goes long with it here. Ascona put the press on as Ola Sagasti goes back to Gelbentsu. First time on the rather acrobatic attempt there to try and test the goalkeeper from distance. It was Gilberto Jimenez. Brought it down and tried to strike it. Gelbentsu. Minute and a half left of our first 45. We'll see how much stoppage time we get at the end of it. Franzetti comes onto this one. Gets it in the box. His low shot saved by Ramirez. Franzetti coming off a brace last match. Showed a lot of life to just drive that one into the box and get a shot off. Challenge there, Jimenez, it's clean, plays one over the top, aiming for Para. Gelbentsu off his line, sweeps up easily and plays it to Melo. Cuello now, forward to Baez. Melo. Trincado. Franzetti. Poor touch there. See it again here. Just an awkward hop and a really well played pass. It was an awkward one for Duran to deal with. It caught him unawares. Bounced kindly for Franzetti as we enter into 3 minutes of additional time at the end of the first 45. A match that has had its pendulum swing back and forth in terms of influence by both teams. Right now it's pretty even, perhaps a little bit in favor of O&M. De Peña. Mishit pass there from Francisco. It goes out for a throw. Francisco. Jimenez, the poor pass. It's turned over here. Baez driving forward with this one. Just gets it caught under his feet a little bit, perhaps. Good work from Jimenez to play through the danger. Baez, Franzetti. Strong challenge in there. It is going to be a foul and a free kick. It's going against Johnny Parima. Again, remember, Parima is on a yellow card. It's a strong challenge. Not one warranting a second yellow, but Parima certainly has to be careful, be cautious. It was a match that was always likely going to have some hard challenges, some big moments to it. A 28th meeting all time between O&M and Moca. It's deadlocked at 1 right now. First 45 minutes in the books from Estadio Cipao. Johan Parra opening the scoring for Moca FC in the 31st minute on a rebounded effort after getting in one-on-one. Just 2 minutes later, though, Isaac Baez would equal things up for O&M. As it stands after 45 minutes, it's all even between the Dominican sides. O&M 1, Moca 1. 45 minutes down from the Santiago de los Caballeros between O&M FC and Moca FC. Jack Edwards with you in the broadcast booth here at halftime. There were chances for both teams, an early strike from distance from Raven de la Rosa. Asked a lot of questions of Pascual Ramirez, who in the end did very well to get a right hand to it acrobatically and tip it over the crossbar. It was just moments into the match. Raven de Rosa able to draw in a good moment there. A lot of chances in transition, especially for Gerard Franzetti. On this occasion, his pass to Julian Mantarola was a little under-hit, and it was a strong challenge from behind from Kelvin Duran, able to get in on things. First shot on target from Moca FC was a strong one. Climbing highest was Francisco, able to get a strong head to it. Drew a good right-handed save from Iraitz Gelbetsu, able to shuffle his feet and make the save on a corner. It was a dangerous moment there for Moca FC, who would continue to threaten. And in the end, it would be a chance here from distance, an off-target one from Robertino Canavesio. That wouldn't quite ask the question. This would ask a lot of questions. A pass through the middle from De Peña. It bounces back kindly for Johan Para, and the former O&M man scores against his former side. Able to slip the second effort just past the goalkeeper and the sliding defender. Made things 1-0 in the 31st minute. Johan Para, a big moment for him for his new side. A few moments later, though, there'd be a response from O&M. A ball lifted into the box by Angelo Gomez is knocked into the ground by Isaac Baez. Able to dig out this shot. And it's a really well-worked one in the end. The hop perfectly catching the goalkeeper unawares. It bounced in the back of the net in the 33rd minute, just 2 minutes after that goal for Moca. O&M were able to respond. They would have some threats as well for the rest of the first half. Franzetti in this one getting it onto his left foot. A low strike saved by Pascual Ramirez. And what turned out to be an awkward chance turned into a really strong one. There was a good opportunity there just before halftime for O&M to try and have an impact on proceedings and maybe even taking a lead into halftime. Your stats after 45 minutes from O&M and Moca, very even in shots on target, fouls as well. It's all even after 45 minutes. O&M 1, Moca FC 1. animated figure just before the start of our second half. He has a yellow card, the only player booked so far in this match here today. Fiery midfielder making his second start of the season. This is the 28th meeting all time between O&M and Moca. O&M 2 wins so far in this competition. They've won 16 times all time against Moca. If they make it 17 times, they will advance the knockout round, even if it is just a draw. We've mentioned that before. They have 6 points already. They would take an insurmountable position in second spot. And they would have an interesting match to round out the group against Mount Pleasant, where they would be able to try and jostle for that top spot. They would head to Jamaica, knowing that a victory would take themselves into first place if they got a draw. O&M in a very good qualifying position, but if they were to fall today to Moca, they would open themselves up to some challengers from behind. It would allow potentially Moca, if they picked up a victory in their last match, to put the pressure on. A low strike, he takes a deflection. It's Pada against his former side, having that shot from distance. In the end, saved by Iraitz Gelbentsu. A reminder of the lineups for both of these teams. This one lifted into the box, a little overcooked there. Gerard Franzetti playing on the left wing today for O&M. 2 goals, 1 assist so far in the Caribbean Cup. Has had some threat today, hasn't been able to punch through. Isaac Baez matching his production totals with 2 goals, 1 assist. One of his goals coming earlier on in the match today. Just 1 goal scored by Moca so far in the competition. It was that goal in the first half. So an important one if they're going to have a late surge up the table. They will round out group stage play with a match against Robin Hood, who are already eliminated at this point in the campaign. The big challenge for Moca would be the goal difference to overcome. If they were to win by just a goal here today, they would have a goal difference of -3 against the +3 of O&M. There's the lineup for Moca. There's that yellow card for Parima, a storyline to watch out for. A combative midfielder. Francisco. Parima comes away with it. Wants a big switch of play. He'll get it. Hello, good strength. The captain able to ride off 1 challenge. Gomez. What a move there. Sat down his opponent. His pass back to his center back Matos put them under a little bit of pressure. Drops in the midfield. Baez, far side now. There's a coming together off the ball. Referee lets play continue. Franzetti passed 1, passed another. He's brought down as he plays that pass forward. The referee will bring it back for a free kick here. Franzetti proving to be so hard to stop. Johnny Parima again with the foul. If it was, that will be the argument that O&M are making. And it was indeed. Parima, the foul from behind, has to be careful. He's on a yellow card. If you see a yellow card come out for that one, you're not stunned. Parima riding the edge here. We'll see how Jorge Alfonso, head coach for Moca FC, assesses the situation, if he trusts his midfielder. Johnny Parima, 28 years of age, very experienced at these high levels. He's in the wall for this free kick. Wall does its job, stays in front of the action. There's a runner over the top. It is Parima trying to get onto it. Off his line, Galbentsu, importantly, knocks it out of play for a throw. Baez. Match a little stretched here. Here's Franzetti. He'll always command attention, but he has an overlapping run coming in here from De La Rosa. He just couldn't quite sort his feet. It's last off the fullback who was making that run, overlapping on the left-hand side. Juan Angeles will be the player who is coming on in this one. He'll come on likely at the next moment in the match, not this one right here. Slipped forward. Trincado. Melo pokes this one out wide. Gomez on the overlap, drops one into the box. It sits up for Baez here. Rolls it back for Franzetti. He goes down in the box. Got back up quickly. Looked like he knew that one wasn't a foul. That isn't a foul either. Jimenez thought that he was brought down. Moved out wide to Baez. Onto his right foot, Isaac Baez. Pressed by two, including Francisco. Beautiful defensive job here from Francisco, forces him all the way back. Trincado driving at the defense, slips it forward, controlled here. Able to open an angle there is Gomez, but Melo will hold his position out wide. Rolled along to Baez. Gomez felt he was slightly pushed from behind. Swung along by Cuello. Now Franzetti far side of the field. One apiece between these two sides. 10 minutes down in our second half. O&M and Moca dueling for the first time in the Concacaf Caribbean Cup. So many tussles. 27 of them since 2015. Should offer that caveat. That was a big pivot in the Dominican Republic with the formation of a fully professional league. Prior to that, it had been only played at the semi-professional level. Both O&M and Moca were part of that inaugural season. They played a number of times over the years. Diving in a challenge there, it breaks kindly. And what a finish. Gustavo Ascona leaves no doubt. Rockets one past the goalkeeper, retakes the lead for Moca. The hold-up play here, it breaks for him. There may have been a slight hint of offside, but Gustavo Ascona makes no mistake about it. It breaks kindly for him, and he absolutely rockets it into the net. Gilberto Jimenez will get the assist. And Gustavo Ascona with a goal of some quality. It also allows a chance for two subs to come into the match. Oliver Duran will be coming in, and Gilberto Jimenez, that will be his last contribution to the match. Juan Angeles will be coming into the game. Edward Puga making way for Duran. Melo underhits that pass to Trincado, but it comes to Melo now, who stayed with the play. Back to Trincado. Shows some strength, gets it into the box, loses out though, was surrounded by a number in yellow. Moca, who now lead this one 2-1. Just making two substitutions, bringing on some fresh legs. Angeles going back to Duran. Those two substitutes come into the game just a moment ago. Jorge Alfonso looking on to things. Para in the press. Melo. Fouled from behind, was he? Referee says yes, and eventually pulls the ball back. Over the top of the defense. Moca in search of a third. Para has two with him in the attack. He's forced to go around with this one, draws in a challenge. It's last off Para, out for a goal kick for O&M. An apologetic hand put up there from Johan Para. A quicker pass was probably the right choice to make there. Moca finding some pockets of space. Ascona loses out here. Was that a clip from behind? Referee letting play continue, will signal for advantage. Here's Franzetti. They've already found a response one time this match. Franzetti, a massive touch out of his feet. And in the end, not able to keep that one in play. You can see the ambition though. How massive a touch that was, trying to just use his speed to blow by his opponent. In the end, Kelvin Duran a little hobbled after meeting with Franzetti in the challenge for that loose ball. A loose touch there. What a pass. It's lifted along. It bounces to the far side of the field. Franzetti out of his feet. Thought about a shot. Is lifted towards frame. Acrobatic clearance. Turned into a solid pass to Para, but the loose ball after a duel there from Cuello comes to Franzetti. Back to Cuello. Simon Cuello. Baez. Franzetti fighting for this one in the box. In the end, can't get past the second challenger. Just turned into a brick wall, just refused to let anything pass. Strike from distance, venomous, wide. Oliver Duran off the bench, trying to make an impact. Just gets that one a little wrong. Lifted over the top. Intercepted there, clipped towards frame, and back on his line was Benzu. Change now. First one of the match from Jose Aparicio. Julian Mantarola will be the player who makes way. Ibai Aguero will come into the match. Mantarola just not quite able to seize that role as the center forward for O&M in the match here today. Limited in his contributions. His wingers and his 10 more involved in the attack. He makes way here. And there's perhaps a chance that to be a change that provides a spark for O&M. They turn it over here though to Moca. And it's Duran trying to layer one forward. You could see what the idea was. The clearance there goes out of play for a corner kick. De La Rosa, after his clearance, a little bit of cramp. I'll have to overcome that for this ensuing corner kick. There's a stooping header away. Canavesio putting the challenge in, was a high boot. Results in the free kick for O&M. Touch forward in the box. Strong challenge put in. A lot of last-ditch defensive efforts having to be made here by O&M. See a bit of discomfort though along the back line. Katie Jimenez will be coming in for Jose Francisco. Jimenez will come on. Francisco will make way right before this corner kick. Jimenez immediately in the box for this corner. Strong header away from Ola Sagasti. Angeles got ahead to it. It was Juan Angeles who scored the match winner when these sides last met before this game. It was in an April fixture. In the 89th minute, Angeles scoring on the road. Won it on the day for Moca. He came off the bench here today for a third sub appearance at the Caribbean Cup. Lifted in the channel for Melo. Good strength, good composure. Appears to be last off of Moca. Whipped into the box. Header pushes it away. Back to Gomez, 1 assist already today. This one a little overhit. Franzetti, even with all his speed, cannot keep it in play. 20 minutes to go here. 3 subs made by Moca in the effort of maintaining and advancing upon their lead. After back-to-back 2-0 defeats to open up the Caribbean Cup in 2025 for Moca, they have their first 2 goals of the competition. Against their Dominican rival, they have a chance to keep themselves alive in the competition. But if they are to enhance their odds, they would love another goal. Task number 1 to stay alive is win, get all 3 points at whatever cost. But if you can add another goal, a 3-1 win would bring the goal difference a lot closer together. It would still be a large gap to make up, and they would rely on help elsewhere. Franzetti loses out there. It's cleared forward upfield. It'll bounce out for a throw. So for Moca, as we have a substitution here with Junior Capellan coming into the match. Set to make way is Raven de la Rosa. Also making way is Simon Cuello. Castillo coming on in his place. Castillo coming in the match. Moca in the box now. Cross blocked, corner comes. Moca in search of insurance. Johnny Parima, the player who will take this corner. Unable to find someone in the 18. Para able to keep it in the mix. Duran not able to corral it. It's cleared up field here. Moca running out of space. O&M have the throw. Angel Melo, the captain, puts this one in. Trincado trying to carry it with him. The clever flick as the ball was put behind him. Unable to control it. Rolled forward, overlapping option, strong challenge in the box. Had to get that one right. Moca did. O&M in search of their response here. This result wouldn't condemn them to elimination. We've touched on it a few moments ago. But if this result holds, OEMA would stay in second spot with 6 points. They would be clear of Central FC, who have played all 4 matches. Robin Hood, with their 1 point after 3 matches played, will not be able to overtake them. Moca would go on to 3 points. With 1 match left to play, the goal difference would become the next factor. It's +3 currently for OEMA, -3 for Moca FC. And that's only as a result of the live result here. So if Moca add another, then it would become +2, -2. It just brings it a little bit closer together. Still a lot of work to be done. But if it goes the other way, if OEMA find a response, they would advance themselves to the next round and Moca would be eliminated. Next goal, if there's going to be another one, will have massive consequences on Group A of the Concacaf Caribbean Cup. Rolled forward there from Jimenez. Para waiting for options. Numbers back now defensively for OEMA. Ascona, who currently has the match winner, slips one through over the top. Angeles has a shot. His shot saved by the goalkeeper. Strike on target, but stopped by the goalkeeper. Those are the chances that Moca FC may get across the next 13 minutes plus stoppage time. Players who can run in behind the defense. Duran not able to play that one forward on that occasion. Really good control. Well done by the referee. Adrian Lahe to avoid blocking that pass. Well, that's the commentator's curse. Did so well in the first one. The second one, less so his fault. Just a difficult one to get out of the way. It's a drop ball here for OEMA. We're still in search of a reply. Corner will come for OEMA. Coming together in the box. It's a free kick. Ramirez came off his line and did just enough. He's down needing a bit of attention after that one. How much of that is time-killing gamesmanship? How much of that is a bit of after effects here? That was certainly a massive crowd to come into. Referee signaling for a foul after Ramirez was impeded upon going through it. In the end, it was Matos, the player, who left that challenge in. Pena in some discomfort as well there. There's one more sub period for Moca FC to use, 2 more subs in which to use them there. And there's another change that can take place for O&M. Sergio Paredes will be coming into the game. Matos and Gomez both coming out. Ramirez coming in, as is Paredes. Five changes have been made by O&M. Chips have been pushed into the middle by Jose Aparicio. How will they fall? Big touch in the box. Melo comes onto the loose one. It's a clever header down. The touch a little loose there. Big switch of play. Pata there. Past his initial defender. The second one, though, comes in and completes the job. O&M with a few players forward now for Moca. The match a little stretched. What can they try and generate from this? Franzetti trying to return the ball. Ramirez was his target. Ramirez making his first appearance in the Caribbean Cup. Fired in the box, strikes the side netting. Unsure if that was a shot attempt there from Paredes or if it was a strike in the end. Baez in the midfield. Franzetti, the target out wide. Gets onto this one. Whips a big looping ball into the box. Melo can't get ahead to it. Moca FC potentially a chance to carry this one away. 5 minutes plus stoppage time left. Pass fizzed forward. It's a little overhit. It's out of play. De Pena, his race is run. It's been a hard-fought day for him. He'll be coming out of the match here, as will Gustavo Ascona. It's his goal that is currently the match winner. Guillermo de Peña and Gustavo Escona will be making way, with Leon Torres and Samuel Perez set to come into the match.
Ellos tienen que montarlo. Ya después que la camilla entró, si se para, tienen que montarlo.
Melo. Clipped into the box. Oh, what a chance there. O&M, will they get a better one? It fell for Aguero. Melo can't believe it. Aguero had it all for him. Breaks kindly. Big challenge. O&M, they had a golden opportunity just moments ago. Flipped forward, powerful header away. Baez. Lifted into the box, Melo across frame. Clearance into the air. That was a dangerous challenge in the box. Don't think it rises to the level of a penalty, but it was a needless risk there for Moca. A heart and mouth moment there. They waited to hear if there would be a whistle. Kelvin Duran is down with a bit of an issue. Minutes added on, an eternity for Moca, but it won't feel like forever for O&M. They have a throw in here, long one, thrown into the box. Duran gets his head to it. The second one pops up, cross frame, pushed only as far as Baez, and he couldn't get the right contact on it. Really good work from Ola Sagasti tracking back. Flipped into the area, headed down, goes wide of frame. Lifted forward, overhit there. It can be seen out for a goal kick. Trincado frustrated with himself that one goes wide. Melo fires it across. More than halfway through the stoppage time. Ola Sagasti moves it out to Melo. Melo back to Trincado, whips it into the box. Some of these deliveries have had some dangerous whip to them from distance. It bounces and Ramirez catches it. 3 minutes of the minimum remaining. Long throw into the box. Header that's pushed away. O&M with every player in yellow behind the ball. Sliced forward. Duran climbs highest, pushes it away. Angeles can lift it upfield. Header down. Low ball fizzed forward. Intercepted. Attempted pass to return it forward doesn't come off. That's a poor pass, though. Moca will take advantage here. Rolled into the channel. Oliver Duran. Hooked away by O&M. Baez held back there. Gilbensu launches it upfield. Mello able to keep it in play, but it's well worked by Moca, who get around the press there. The attempted pass into the channel's intercepted. There's seconds left, maybe a minute if the referee has a bit more added on beyond the 7. Out of play. Corner here. It's all or nothing for O&M. Cup hopes teeter in the balance. Moca need to defend it. Lifted into the area, Ramirez under it. He claims. And Moca live to fight another day. They'll head into the final match day of Group A with a chance. A 2-1 win here preserves their group standing potential. And O&M have to wait until match day 4 to secure their spot in the next round. It finishes O&M 1, Moca FC 2.
Joan, felicitaciones. El primer gol y además el jugador del partido. ¿Cómo te sientes? ¿Cuál fue la clave hoy para el triunfo de Moca?
La verdad, buenas noches primeramente. La clave fue entregar el corazón. Veníamos de una mala racha, necesitábamos ganar y contento por poder aportar al equipo, la verdad, muy contento.
Ahora les queda un partido. ¿Cómo van a enfrentar ese partido? ¿Qué les hace falta para seguir adelante con más triunfos?
Yo diría que lo que acabamos de hacer la cosa de corazón, meterle mucha intensidad y ya buscar ese próximo partido que pueda que no dé la clasificación, depende de cómo vaya todo.
Gracias, Joan.
Gracias a ustedes.
Hola, John. Cuéntame un poco tu análisis del resultado de hoy, que quizás no es el más favorable y lo que ustedes esperaban.
Bueno, hemos venido con la convicción de sacar el partido adelante para estar en semifinales, que era el objetivo de hoy. Tenemos otra oportunidad el martes en Jamaica y bueno, hoy se nos ha escapado un poco. No hemos entrado bien, luego hemos ajustado, hemos estado más cómodos. La segunda parte hemos entrado muy bien con el control de la pelota y bueno, el gol nos ha hecho bastante daño y a partir de ahí, pues bueno, con el marcador en contra y contrarreloj, pues hemos intentado jugar un poco más directo ahí con manos al área y bueno, la hemos tenido ahí, se nos ha escapado, y nada, pensar en el siguiente partido por la próxima oportunidad.
Un partido además decisivo.
Sí, teníamos claro que queríamos cerrar hoy el pase, no ha podido ser, pero bueno, como te he dicho antes, el martes vamos a ir a Jamaica a sacar el partido adelante y estoy seguro de que vamos a estar en esas semifinales.
Gracias, John.
Muchas gracias.
Full-time highlights from Estadio Cibao as O&M took on Moca FC for a 28th time in the last 10 years, but the first time in the Concacaf Caribbean Cup. Jack Edwards here with you to round out our broadcast. There were good chances for both teams in what was a very evenly fought first 45 minutes. In this instance, the shot from Raven de la Rosa testing Pascual Ramirez, but the goalkeeper was a good answer to it, able to dig one out with his right hand and parry it over the bar. There'll be a very good response from Moca FC a few moments later. A powerful header from Jose Francisco also tested Iraitz Gelbetsu, but the goalkeeper on the O&M front was able to answer it with a very well-timed save. Getting that right hand over to it, kept it all even at 0-0. This would be the first decisive moment of the match. A slipped ball through by De Peña, picks out Para. His first shot was saved one-on-one. It was a good stop by Iraitz Gelbetsu, but the rebound fell to the former O&M man, and he was able to knock it home for a bit of personal revenge, perhaps. Picked up that goal in this rivalry game. That was in the 31st minute. Just 2 minutes later, though, it'd be a really tidy finish here from Isaac Baez, able to pound one into the ground and make things 1 goal apiece. I'm not sure if he fully intended that one, but if he did, it was some clever idea from Baez to dig that one out and make it all even again at 1 apiece. There'd be a pretty solid chance here towards the back end of the first 45 minutes. Takes an awkward hop off of Duran. And Francetti trying to follow up on a brace last match at a low shot that was saved by Ramirez from a relatively tight angle. Would have been a pretty special finish if it was able to beat Ramirez from that position. In the end, not able to beat the goalkeeper, and that was how it would be. After 45 minutes, it was 1-1 between O&M and Moca FC. It was an important second half for both teams. Moca knew that if it finished at that result, it would be elimination for them, qualification for O&M. It hurt on 2 fronts. Their rivals would go through and their campaign would end with still 1 more game to go. This would be the decisive moment of the match. Able to just slide one through and find Gustavo Ascona. Is Gilberto Jimenez just manages to squeeze this one through with that decisive touch. Ascona in the right place at the right time, and a no-doubt finish. The goalkeeper is never getting close to that one. A combination of play, also getting involved was Edward Puga in that 50-50 challenge. It fell kindly for the captain, and he made no mistake about it. Made it 2 goals to 1. That came in the beginning stages of the second half, and there were a lot of chances for both teams, but it would finish 2 goals to 1. Moca on top. Your full-time stats coming in here between O&M and Moca. 12 shots apiece, but Moca take it 2 goals to 1. It brings it to a crucial final match day. Moca 1 more game against Robin Hood. O&M 1 game against Mount Pleasant. Moca FC win this one 2 goals to 1.